y'all, welcome to my channel, Southern Angel Stamping. My name is Tammy. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I did an unboxing. It should be up before this one, and if I get them up in the right order anyway. And I showed this card kit that is on clearance, and hopefully it will still be on clearance by the time I get this one up as well. This is a card kit and that I'm going to show you, and we did this in well, there was a couple of us, not everybody did it, but we have several different classes that we do in Stampin' Up, and one of our classes we have once a month. Some of us get together and it's kind of like we just do whatever. It's just kind of a fun thing, you know. We just do work on whatever we want and chit chat and, you know, drink tea, coffee, whatever we want, you know, kind of that thing. And we have a good time, and we do this on Zoom, you know, because we're scattered all over, you know, the US, so we can't really get together in person. And anyway, there was a couple of us, we decided we'd get this kit and do it together, you know, since it was on clearance. And there was I think maybe 3 of us that got it, and decided we'd get it. So anyway, let me show you my host code before I forget to do that. This is my host code, so if you decide you would like to get this kit, like I said, it is on clearance. Hopefully it's probably still be on clearance, I'm hoping, when this video is up, so you can go check it out. There's a lot of things on clearance, so 60% off, y'all. So yeah, definitely check your clearance out. They've got a lot of new things on there, and at 60% off, you cannot go wrong. A lot of great stuff there. But yeah, here is my host code, and then if there's anything else you want to get, just you can use my host code. And you just go to stampinup.com, you go to where it says Find a Demonstrator, click on Find a Demonstrator by name, and put in my name, Tammy Dameron. Then after that, click on it. It should say up the top, Shopping with Tammy Dameron. You'll see a little picture of me up the top. And then you can put in my host code. After that, that'll be over the top right, and you'll be all set to start putting in whatever you would like in your shopping cart. You probably will want to make an account with Stampin' Up and everything. That way, then if you need to just save your cart or whatever, if you want to make there's like a little heart or something, you know, make favorites so that you can go back at a later date because you found things and like, oh, I'd like to get that at a later date. I can't get it right now. I want to come back later time and get it. You can do that. So, but yeah, here's my host code. And before I take that away, if you haven't made a snapshot of it, and if you would please remember to give this video a thumbs up. That would help me out on YouTube a lot. Comment down below, just say hello. If this is your first time watching, say hello. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Click that notification bell. That way YouTube lets you know that I'm making a video. And if you are a subscriber and you're not getting notified of my videos, you may want to go in and resubscribe, and that means just go and unsubscribe to me, then click the subscribe button again and click the notification bell again for all notifications. Just do that, and then you should hopefully start getting notified. Now, I do know if you don't watch my videos, you don't usually get notified, because I've noticed that with people that I watch in videos. You usually have to watch the videos for YouTube to notify you on the videos. So I do know it pretty much kind of works that way. I've been kind of testing that out testing the waters on how YouTube works. YouTube is a little weird on things, I've noticed. And I've talked to some other YouTubers about it too. So I've been kind of testing the waters on this. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you before we get into this? If you could share my videos, that definitely helps. Word of mouth, let people know that I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. That definitely helps out. Just share. That's mostly, would really help me out. Appreciate that. Because I am trying to grow a business here. I could use all the help and support I can get. So, all right, let's get into this. Enough chit-chatting. Okay, so this comes in a beautiful little box. I know a lot of crafters out there love boxes, love to decorate. So you can decoupage, you can paint, do paper craft, napkins on this, whatever you want. But it's a beautiful box. You can gift it, you can keep it yourself, you can make the cards, put them back in here, then gift it to somebody, whatever you want to do with that box. But that's a nice box, as you can see. So here are the cards. It's 4 sets of designs. Now you can put pictures in them as it shows here, or you could do something else. Okay, so I'm going to show, and you get tons and tons of supplies. If you want to see exactly what all the supplies is, I will put the link down below, okay, because I already did a pretty much unboxing of it, and all. But you get, all this foil, little foil things. These are little foiled frames that you pop out. See that? There's just tons of them here. You get all these beautiful card bases. See here? They're white inside. You get a whole big stack of these. And I forgot how many. I counted them in my unboxing. And then all these envelopes. These are just plain envelopes. And these are large cards. These aren't just the normal size. What is it? A5, I think it's called. I'm a card maker and I can't even remember. And then, let's see, those didn't come in the kit. These came in the kit. These are little bitty, let's see if I can find one. Okay. They're little, like glitter dots. Aren't they cute? And they come in different sizes. They're the large and then the smaller ones. So I didn't notice that until after I had really looked at the picture and then started using them. But yeah, they're larger on this one side and then smaller on this other side. So they come in 2 different sizes on here. At first when I saw this, I thought it was just a big old glitter square. And I thought, what is this? And then I realized there's little glitter dots there. And then of course, as crafters, DIYers, after you use that, of course, I'm sure you could find a way to use that backing for something. Don't just throw all that good glitterness away. But here's the stamps. Get really cute stamps, and the saying is just gorgeous there. I'll zoom in on that so you can see it. And then of course it has other sayings, and oh gosh, I love that pine cone. That is one of those dimensional pine cones. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Love it. And it comes with your my words are not working. I've had this headache for 3 days and I'm just not, my brain's not working. Dimensional Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh my word. Lord help me. Stampin' Dimensionals. It came with these. And then this is the foil right here. When you pop that out, you don't throw all that good gold away. You could see where I was popping or playing with that. doing all kinds of things, which you'll see on the card. And then I was stamping stuff. See, here's where I was stamping the pine cones. Look at that. I mean, it just looks like photography. So here's, wait a minute, that's the berries that I stamped out. I'm all over the place today, y'all. I'm so sorry. Look at that. That's the other stamp. And I did two-step stamping with one stamp. I did the granny apple green and then mossy green on top a little bit to give it just a little something, you know. So it looked more like what they did here. Gosh, I can't even hold on to anything. So it looked a little bit more like real, like they did. But look at all this. It's just so much. Oh, they give you the glow dots. I mean, you don't need anything really for this kit. Everything's in here. You don't even need scissors, you know, unless you're doing something extra. I mean, but just to do the kit the way they've got it, you don't even need scissors because everything pops out. They got glue dots. They've got the Stampin' Dimensionals. So everything's in this kit. It's all ready to go. So this would be something fun to do with your kids. I mean, you could even use this kit to do a scrapbook page. I mean, there's just so much in here. But what a great kit to make a whole mess of Christmas cards and ready to go. You can make them, like I said, to do for a gift or just make them for yourself and hand out this year. I mean, these were great. And these were in the catalog last year. And they were so expensive, y'all. They really were. Because I remember seeing them. And yeah, now everybody's like, oh gosh, those are so pretty, you know. So everybody's like, oh, let's get these. So let me show you first. I'm showing you what I did. Let me show you first the cards that you can make the way they are supposed to look. And this is one right here. How, I mean, just right from the directions. I did that with this one, and that's this card right here. Pretty much, you can see. So there's that one. And then, did I stamp? Okay, I didn't stamp yet inside on that one. Didn't get a chance to do that. And then this one is, which one is this one? Okay, this one is this one right here. It's supposed to be that one. Okay. So there's that one. And we were all just oohing and ahhing over this saying they've got on here. We all love it. And these little glitter dots are just wonderful. And oh, I did stamp inside this one. Yeah, kind of went a little crazy, but there's just so much room. And then when I stamped Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas was so small, I thought, oh my gosh, there's just so much room. You know, it'd look pretty too is just put a whole cluster of those right here. So you could even get one of the decorations, the pop-out decorations, and glued there if you didn't want to stamp. But I like to stamp. I mean, and they got the stamps there, so why not use them, right? That's what they're for. So, and you could do a whole cluster on this side so, instead of having all that blank there. So I think I'll do that on some of them too. And then leave this more for writing. But I don't write a whole lot in most of my cards. As far as like my Christmas cards, because I have so many to give out, I usually just, you know, just sign them and send them. So here is this one here, and this one is similar. I'm gonna say that it's similar. Which one was it similar to though? Now I'm trying to look. Okay, I'm looking. I think it was similar to, maybe it wasn't. Okay, it's similar to this one. Okay, I kind of followed the pattern on this one, but I did it different, like with the poinsettias, okay? I did the poinsettias like it, and I turned the card like it. Oh, and y'all make sure before you do anything that you've got your card going the right way. Because I did it and someone else did it. Someone had their card going this way, I think last night. And then I accidentally, I think it was this one, had my card upside down before I checked and started to have this down because I think I wanted it down on the bottom like this was. And then when I had put it down, I realized my card was opening upside down. So I had to pull it up real quick before it had adhered. Now, if you do it before you get it stuck down real good, and I thought, well, it's not going to be at the bottom, it's going to be at the top. So that's the difference on that. And then, of course, I have pine cones on mine where I had just stamped them out on some, you know, white cardstock and then just kind of fussy cut them out. So that's real easy to do. And then, of course, I did a stamp inside. Now, this is an old stamp. It's two different old stamps, actually, because I was thinking, I know I've got something with poinsettias. That's why I was on the hunt for something with poinsettias, because I wanted to stamp something with poinsettias. So that's what I was looking for. So, you know, look through your stash. See what you've got that would match this, because I bet you've got something that would match. And if you don't, Stampin' Up does. So, you know, check out Stampin' Up. But that's what I like to do. I like to shop my stash first and see what I've got to go with the kits and, you know, do that. The ribbon here, that was some ribbon from actually last year, but they do have some beautiful ribbons right now. So check those out. They have a beautiful red ribbon out right now for the holidays. They have some white and some gold ribbon and just, yeah, check out their ribbons right now. If I didn't have this red ribbon that I'm still trying to use up from last year that I need to get used and that matched so well with this, I would go online and go ahead and order me some more ribbon. But I already had some that matched too well, so. But here is another one, and this was a different die set. It was a die and stamp set from last year. Barely got to use it, and I was really hoping they would bring it out this year, and they did, and I'm hoping they'll bring it back. I really hate when they do that to us. But it made a wreath, and it was for all holidays, and that's what I really loved about it. So anyway, I got the die set out, and I got that gold piece, and I wanted to make a wreath out of it, and I did that. So if you've got something that you can do that with, yeah. I think they have a wreath set out now, though, and I think that's why they got rid of that one, because they brought out a new one. So you can check that out if you don't have anything to do that. I'm pretty sure they do, because I think that's why they got rid of the one from last year. So then I did the, and it had a little extra piece, and that's how I did the red too. Then, of course, I did the pine cones from the stamps and the little greenery and the berries. That's all from the kit, and I just stamped it out and then fussy cut it the best I could and glued together with the glue dots and then popped it up on the Stampin' Dimensions. And of course, that's all same from how I did that right there from another set. All right, this is all from the kit. The Merry Christmas is from the kit, and then this is all from the kit as well, because again, like I said, I'm hungry, y'all. I didn't eat. Should have ate something. I just used, it was another little die, had a tiny little circle. So I just cut these little circles out. So if you've got something that'll punch circles out or cut circles out. One thing I did to make these little circles, I'll show you what I used. A lot of people have, you can use a hole punch, but was my big old crocodile? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, crocodile. It's my crocodile. A lot of people have them. This is the crocodile 2 actually, but it does 2 different sizes of holes. Well, okay, there we go. No, I went too far. Yeah, there. So it does those small ones. I don't know if you can see. And then the larger ones. So that's what I used for this size. And then on this one here, I didn't tell you, for those little bitty ones, I used that smaller hole. And also, I did forget to tell you, before I did any of that, this was very important. And I'm losing it again. I used this adhesive sheet. And let me tell you, that really helps when you have little things to glue, intricate dies. This is the best stuff. You just cut your sheets the size you need it. And it peels. Well, the way I've cut this, let's see, let me show you on this one. See here? It's very sticky, so you have to be careful. See, I just took the sticky off right there on that little piece, but you peel it off. Don't touch the sticky because you want the sticky to go on whatever paper you're using, okay? And then you run it through your die machine, okay? Make sure it's this way with your die on it this way. And then the adhesive will be on your paper, of course, and then your die on the back is going to have the sticky. Then you can peel that off after it's cut out, whatever your image is that you've cut out, and it makes it so much easier to stick it down when it's real intricate. That's how I did this. Instead of getting glue and trying to glue all that down and getting glue all over that gold wreath and making a mess, oh, that would have been just all over the place. Or trying to do little glue dots, you know. Yeah, I hate trying to glue something like that, especially when it's gold like that, because you know, if you get glue on that, it just takes the shine away and you make a big mess. So that's how I did that. And most of these little dots were the same way. They had some of that sticky on them. Now some of them didn't. I had to get my little bitty glue dots and just put some glue dots on them, but that was fine. That did work because they were large enough to use the glue dots. But yeah, it was much easier, and it sticks down fine. Now some of these are sticking up, but that's all right. It gives it a little dimension, and that's also because I was pulling some branches up because I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put these others, and then some of them I messed with the sticky on them. But like I said, that's all right. Gives it a little dimension. I messed with the sticky on it. But yeah, and see this, I think this still has sticky on it. I'm pretty sure it does. I think, yeah, see how that's all sticky paper still. So I won't throw that away. I'm gonna keep that. That's why it's over here. All this still has sticky paper. So I'm still using that. See, right here, that's why some of them didn't stick. Where I punched out, that didn't have sticky paper, but right here, this side does. So this is the best product, and it's not that expensive, and you get lots of sheets. So wanted to share that with you. Check that out. Love that product. And then I did show you inside that one. So, but these are the cards that I've made so far, and I'm going to be making some more. So let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in me doing some more cards, you watching me. Maybe I don't normally do live streams. I've tried a few in the past. I felt like I bombed at them. Nobody really watched me. I'm kind of terrified on doing them anymore. So yeah, y'all just let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in watching me make some cards with these, with this kit live. And if I get enough responses and people saying they would be interested in watching me, I'll think about, yeah, doing that. And I'll try to work up enough courage to do a live stream and do that for y'all. So yeah, just let me know. But that's it. Wanted to share that. I know there was a couple ladies in the group. I was working on this one. At the end, I had just cut the wreath out before our class ended, and they really wanted to see. They were like, we want to see that card when it's done, and they were asking about my channel. So, and I only had done these two, and then of course I did this one after class, so I know they were really wanting to see what I was doing. So there you go, ladies. There's that card that I got to finish, and then another one. So I hope you like them. Let me know, and for the rest of you, y'all, let me know what you think, and y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Thanks for watching.